So we doing it again? Okay. Hard, working hard, you running. LORDPHLY. Y'all get in tune with that. And we're here. Yes, it's Lord Phly. How you feeling? What you doing? How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling today, man? Give me better than that. Let's come on now. Let's send some prayers and blessings to Tesh, her family. I gotta make sure I do that. We gotta make sure we send that love, that energy that way. So I want to start it by saying that. But with that being said, how y'all feeling, man? It's Friday. What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling for real? Just chilling and vibing. All right, man. Well, we got to do more than chilling. We got to get up, get at it, get to it with no fear, no worries, no apologies. You know, it's the International Man of Mystery. Always somewhere doing something. But now those some things are specific. I'm spreading this message. I'm creating and inspiring. I'm serving my purpose. So make sure you tapped in and tuned in. If you don't know what that means, tap in and tune in. It means you're either working with us or you're watching us because we always working. We always getting to it. We always making it happen. We know it's greatness that's destined for us. So we always after that. We always after that. Making the impossible happen. That's just what it is. So I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. Appreciate everybody that's tapped in. Appreciate all that were, all that are, and all that will be. We're going to continue to be great. We're going to continue to push forward. But it's a lot to say today. So let me make sure I give you that morning message, and we're going to get back so I can make sure you tuned in. It's Lord Phly, nAFbDOPE, Dope Soul. See you in a second. Yes, Dope Soul. Today we're making it happen. Today we're going to be productive for self. Don't be something, be someone. Don't be an object, be a person. Know that you are more than anything that you can be called. Know that you are more than any title that can be placed on you. You're not defined by any of them. You're a dope soul. You're extraordinary. Be that. Be you. Never fear, never worry, never apologize. nAFbDOPE. How long till I'm back up? I'm back. Oh, hey, what up? What up? What up? You know, gotta get my phone right. Gotta make sure the people on Facebook is tuned in, just in case they're not able to catch that 1 o'clock premiere of the whole show. So, you know, give them that up close and personal. Let me get that right quick. You know how it go. You know how it go. Don't worry about me. But, you know, it's Friday. It's Friday. You know, people weekends start, but for me, every day, 25/8, we working, we grinding. But for me, I'm working, I'm grinding to inspire and change the world with this message that I spread. And honestly, as of late, I believe that I've been a little overextended, not really putting my full focus into my purpose and serving my purpose. Whoa, who calling me knowing they ain't got no business calling me right now? You know what I'm doing. I'm live. They playing. Don't do that. Make sure I put my phone off. What's good, LD? Come on now. I can't do it right now. Tommy. Come on, Tommy. Okay, I got an answer for Tommy. What's good, man? I'm live. Yeah, I'm live on my show, so I'm gonna hit you back. Tune in to me. I'm gonna shout you out. You heard me? Tune in to me on YouTube. I'm gonna shout you out. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I'm live. Hey, everybody say what's good to Tommy. What's so good to Tommy? I'm gonna hit you back, bro. All right. My man Tommy had to hit me. I'm pretty sure he was something important he wanted to talk to me about. Anytime he hit me, we always have some dope, deep conversations. He's definitely a dope soul. He's definitely added a lot to Lord Phly, especially in the early stages. When I was out there in Maryland, just really piecing it together, really creating the blueprint for how I wanted to move forward. Yes, it was years ago when I put this thing together in my mind. At first, it was not even a dream. It was just me and imagining how things would be. Like if I could be just influential in all areas of all things and just make sure I could really touch and tap in with people to make sure I'm pushing them forward. And with that, there would be an undeniable respect that would come with it. Before that, I never knew what would really come with it. And that's the biggest thing that I believe I deal with today. At this point is really embracing all aspects of who I am and how it can be perceived no matter what my truths are, no matter what I say, no matter what I do. People in their own right can do or say whatever they want to with their information. So for me, I have to be solid within my foundation, of course, which, is no fear, no worry, no apologies about that. But of course, solid in my surroundings, like where I live, the people that are around me, the people that really have signed up for who I am and why it is that I do what I do, and then in some way believe that that can help them get to where it is that they're working to go. But at first, they have to embrace that message. Never fear, never worry, never apologize. And that can't happen second. That's not something that you have to come into later. Like, I'm not doing this for fun. I'm not doing this for thrill. I'm not doing this to be famous. I'm not doing this for entertainment. Yes, I provide a lot of resources. I'm entertaining at times. I can be very influential or, speak or articulate myself in a way that most people can readily get, at least in the moments. They treat it as if they do. But even with that being said, I had to take a step back, really take a step back and understand like all that's going on right now. And at this point, I'm overextended. I've been overextended. I've been overextending myself though. It's no one else's fault. It's not up to anyone else. It's no one else's responsibility to decide for me what I'm doing or where I'm going or what's going on. That's me. And I make sure that's known. So for that, I have to take full responsibility for that. Anything that goes not wrong, but doesn't go according to plan, doesn't go in the focus or in the, let me see, doesn't go in the full understanding of what we're working to get done. So with that being said, it's my job, it's my responsibility to lock it down, make sure everything moving with me is moving with me and for the right reasons and for the reasons that are not only beneficial to them, beneficial to me, but beneficial to the whole, the collective. Because at this point, I'm creating a collective of people. And of course, with a lot of people comes a lot of shit. I mean, that's just what it is. You got to always be on it. That's why my focus is always flow like water. Make sure things flow. Communication, speaking, truth, living your truth, owning your truth, walking in your truth. So if nothing else, no one can hold it against you. No one can believe that they in some way can manipulate you out of situations or into situations or disconnect you from things that you believe are for you or connect you to things that you believe aren't. So with that being said, it's always understanding who you are, learning yourself to know yourself so you can be yourself with no fear, no worries, no apologies. Understand time. Know that time is your luxury. Time is your luxury. And as much as we like to believe that time is our own and we can do whatever we want to with it, you still have to have a respect for it. And respect is key in life. Respect is an art. I look at respect as an art, something to be crafted, something to be mastered, something to be really understood. You have to appreciate it, and it has a priceless value to it. Like to have respect, for one, a self-respect for yourself that no one can shake, no one can rattle, is one of the most important things to becoming whoever it is you see yourself as. Because realistically, you have to have that self-respect, that self-awareness, that self-understanding of who you are, where it is that you've been, where it is that you are, and then where it is that you're going. And if not any of those things, it's time to ask yourself those simple questions: the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the hows of you. If not, you can really be out here lost. And it can be shown, it can be seen, that can be manipulated. If you don't know where you're going, somebody will have you going somewhere that they want you to go, whether you know it or not. If you don't know what you're doing, somebody will have you doing something that you may not even be with, but because you're not really in tune with what it is that you want to be doing or why you're doing whatever things that you're doing, you may start to build up resentment or feelings towards the thing before you ever really speak to not even being a person that's with it. And you have to have those type of understandings of yourself first before you make decisions, before you make choices, before you step out of the house. That's why it's important to know who you are before you open that door. Because trust me, it's a lot of stuff that go on at home. So you're going to have to know yourself. You don't want to go outside where really you can deal with anything. At least at home, you have some type of understanding of the surroundings, the people you should. And if not, it's time to lock that down too. It's time to get in tune and make sure you know what is around you, because energy is important. Energy is important. Any of those extra things, energy is important. You come with your own specific energy. So that means other people come with theirs. So you have to have understanding of what energy you can be around, what energy you are not supposed to be around, what energy you need to be around in certain times and certain areas and certain understandings of the situation. Because realistically, a lot of mixing and mastering and all that stuff with energy that don't really have no business, that have you looking crazy. Trust me, I've been there, I've seen it. You see? Shit happen when you really in tune, when you really, I got it, no worries, I got you. What's good, everybody that's tuned in? It's good, Ty, what up, Britt, what up, Loso? Hey, man, y'all know how it go. I'm at a point in life, man, where a lot of things are circling, swirling, where I got to understand how I need to push forward. It's important for me to understand what I need to do. Yes, I do a lot. I influence a lot in other people's lives. I offer a lot. My whole life is of service. My purpose is to create and inspire. That's all, to inspire and motivate and push people forward with this message of never fear, never worry, never apologize, nAFbDOPE. But with that being said, still got to take care of me first. Still got to make sure I'm good, because if I'm not good, I'm not going to be able to do any of the things that I speak of. If I'm not good, I'm going to run myself into the ground. Trust me, I've tried a couple times. It ain't pretty. It ain't the best. So with that being said, it's taking more time of understanding for me. Like, of course, with these new situations, these new surroundings, new people, new positions that I'm able to just garner. And it seems as though I've always said everything happens in conversation, and it seems as though each conversation I have now, especially outside, is just either gaining me more or gaining people around me more, or just putting everything on a higher level. And I haven't really taken the time to sit back and really analyze it all, process all that's going on, especially within the summer, within the year. I believe the years move pretty fast, so it hasn't been much time to sit back and just really get yourself right and put yourself in tune. But it's up to you to take that time. It's up to you to really establish that time for yourself. And if I'm not doing it for myself, how dare I try to influence, motivate, inspire anyone else to do it? Like, I have to be a living, breathing, walking embodiment of my message, to never apologize for being dope. Dope being self, self being you. So I have to stick to all the pillars, understanding that time is my luxury, own it, never wasting it, not allowing others to waste it for me. Understanding perception, knowing that I'm in control of it, not controlled by it. Understand, in control of it, not controlled by it. Understand that life's not easy. Life's not easy. It's hard. So what? Stop complaining. Get up, get at it, get to it, and make something happen. Instead of complaining about it, do something about it. Take responsibility and accountability for yourself. Everything that you say and everything that you do. It's the only things that you can ensure. There's no sense of entitlement to be had. You need to live life on your own terms. With that, you need to understand what comes with that. You need to understand what comes with being you. As much as I like to say and do, I say what I want, when I want, wherever I want, because I know everything that I want to do is inspire and motivate people forward. With that being said, comes with a lot. But I understand that, and I embrace that. I know, if anything, life has balance. I don't look at life as good or bad. Good and bad are perspectives. That's based on who you're talking to. For me, what is, what happens, and then what is that I need to do to push past it? What is it that I need to do to understand everything around it, so I can either move forward with it, move forward past it, or simply eliminate it from wherever it is that I am? Because at times, sometimes it's just time to go away. It's just time to, hey, drop it off. That baggage, just let it go. Hey, you can't carry luggage everywhere. You don't need it everywhere. You can't be on stage having bags. So where you going? You got a job to do. Make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Make sure you focus. You can't already be looking to where you're going before you pay attention to where you are. And I have a tendency to do that at times. Like, I have a tendency to be, I don't call myself a visionary, but I have visionary like tendencies to where, I see the big picture. I see it far down the line. I'm looking 5, 10 years down the line of how it can go, everything, the ins and outs. And with that, I have to still understand that I still have to live within those moments. You know, a lot of people call me a machine, but with that, I'm not literally a machine. I just simply move like one. I embody machine-like qualities at times, but I'm still a human being. I still live, breathe. See, I need water now. Mouth white as hell. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get on it. That being said, I know for me, before I can really step out of the house and push forward with spreading this message and doing everything necessary to inspire and motivate the people with me, the people outside, the people that I've touched before, the people that I'm touching now, the people that I will inspire and motivate. I have to get me right. I have to make sure I'm in tune. I have to make sure everything with me is solid. Everything around me is how it's supposed to be, because I don't want my energy to affect anybody in any negative type of light. You know, I say a lot, I care nothing about emotions. So let me give the real context to what that means. I don't care about the emotions that people dwell on in their head, things that they offer no context, no substance to. It's just things that they allow to dictate or influence how they want to move about the day. When never should you allow your emotions to dictate or influence what it is that you're doing. Yes, it's going to be energy. It's going to happen. You're a human being, so you're going to have those emotions, but you need to understand yourself enough to know what to do with that energy, because that's simply what it is, energy. When you're mad, something happened, so you can understand what happened, what it is that you need to do to move forward, move past it, or simply move away from it, and then do those things. It's not simply dwell on whatever situation, dwell on whatever person, dwell on whatever is going on, because whatever's going on, more things will be going on. As I tell you all the time, tomorrow will be Saturday, and the day after that will be Sunday. With that, you want to ensure that your life is pushing forward just like the days of the week. But you have to have an understanding of yourself to do so. You can't just allow things to pile up. You can't put things in the closet and then be wanting to go in and pick and choose what it is that you deal with specific people, because you are dealing with specific people. And with that, they have their own lives as well. And with that energy, I told you, you can't be mixing and doing all that stuff and then not taking any accountability or responsibility for where your energy has been, where your energy will be, where you know your energy has affected situations. Because it's not just simply you, especially when you're in situations that you realize are bigger than you. And that's where I am. I'm in a situation that even being myself is bigger than me, so I have to really take the accountability and responsibility for that. It can be no more, oh, well, nah, somebody else got that, or no, that's this person's responsibility. No, it's my responsibility, even if they are with with me, even if I have delegated them some type of role specific to being connected to me or around me or beside me, whatever the case may be. It's still my responsibility. It's my accountability. I have to do something about that. If I don't do anything about it, there's no way I can look to anybody else to do it. It's not up to them. It's up to me. And that's how you should look at your own life. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're connected to, whatever it is that you are making happen, it's your responsibility, no one else's. So what are you going to do about that? You have to make choices. You have to make decisions. But you have to understand who you are, who's making those decisions. Learn yourself to know yourself so you can be yourself with no fear, no worries, no apologies. You won't have any fear when you know who you are and you know what it is that you're working towards, because no matter what, in any uncomfortable, unknown situation, you're going to know yourself enough to know what it is that you need to do. You're going to have no worries, because what is there to be worried about when you know yourself? You know yourself wholeheartedly. You know everything about you. What are you worried about? Anything that comes your way, you can deal with. You can make it happen, because you know your life is specific to you. Nothing in your life is happening for no reason. Nothing in your life is happening just because. Nothing in your life is happening because somebody else did it. It's happening because it's your life. Now, what are you going to do about it? You need to get up, get at it, get to it, and make something happen about it, because that's what you're telling everybody. That's what you're saying to these people. That's what you're speaking on when you feel some way about it. All the things that you want to do in life. So you need to take some responsibility for that. I know I need to. I have, and I need to do more of it, because, like I said, things are growing every day. Things are getting to a point where at, I say, 3 to 6 months, the world will really be in tune with Lord Phly. It won't be me simply saying it. It won't be me simply saying I'm the international man of mystery and I'm always somewhere doing something. You will always see me somewhere doing something, but you will always know why I'm there. And it's not to be a host. It's not to be executive. It's not to be anything but who I am. That's Lord Phly. Lord Phly spreads the message. That message is never fear, never worry, never apologize. No fear, no worry, no apologies. nAFbDOPE. That's who I am. That's what I do. So anytime you see me, anytime you hear me, anytime you feel my energy, have felt my energy, embraced me, connected with me, read my name, someone mentioned me, whatever the case may be, I need you to embrace, know, respect, trust, and understand that that's all about inspiration and motivation. That's all about creativity, positivity. It's all about self-sustainability and progression. It's all about this message of no fear, no worry, no apologies. nAFbDOPE. That's who Lord Phly is. That's what I embody. That's who I am. And I'm going to be a walking embodiment of that no matter what. Nothing can influence, dictate, disrupt, distract any of what I'm doing. I'm on a path that cannot be shaken because I'm serving a purpose. And I believe everybody that's truly connected to me, truly with me for the reasons that they really believe in who I am and what it is that I do, what it is that I'm capable of doing. No doubts, no worries, no fears about it. Trust me, they are those people as well. I don't believe the world isn't full of them, but you have to first accept the responsibility and accountability that comes along with it. To be great is a 25/8 job. It's impossible because, trust me, the people that look up to you and look to you to make things happen and look to you for whatever it is that you do believe you've done the impossible. Because at times you may inspire and create hope in them that they believe they can do it, but a lot of the times they're looking to you to be that embodiment. And that's what I'm working to be, an ideal for being who you are no matter what, unapologetically, being an unapologetically dope soul. Understanding that to learn yourself and know yourself and be yourself is important, because with that self-awareness, it's nothing you can't make happen. There's nothing that you won't make happen. And you will understand that, no, it's not just you. You just understand yourself enough to understand who you need to be with to really tackle all the things that you aspire to make happen. So continue to get it done. Continue to get up. Continue to get at it. Continue to get to it. Continue to understand that Lord Phly is here for inspiration and motivation. Lord Phly is here to spread this message of no fear, no worry, no apologies. Lord Phly is here to do whatever it is that he needs to change the world. And I will, because I have, because my business is people. So I change the world with every person that I touch. I change the world with every person I inspire, every person that I offer resource to push forward, to be better, to be great, because I believe in who they are, not what they do. I care nothing about what they do. What they do is up to them. What I do is do whatever it is to facilitate that self after they really embrace that process of learning yourself, to know yourself, so you can be yourself, so I can facilitate that self in the best possible situation and be great. Because I already know I come with the resources. I come with everything. I'm not looking for anything. I'm only looking for more people to inspire and motivate, bring a part of this culture. That's all I need. Nothing else. I don't care what anybody tells you. I don't care what anybody has told you. I don't care what anybody sees, what they think, what they feel. That's what it is. That's the truth. That's a fact. It's as good as gold. So if I tell you, no, that's what I mean. That's what I'm going to say, and that's what it always will be. Lord Phly, spreading the message of no fear, no worries, no apologies. nAFbDOPE. How y'all feeling on this Friday? How y'all feeling on this Friday? I need a little bit more energy than that. Yeah. Yeah. Shantae, how you feeling today? Good. Hey, Shantae. That's what I like. That's what I like. Shantae was gone for a minute. Now she back because we was missing her. Like, man, we need you. We need you. Hey, she missed us. Hey. Get some love in here. Tell OG to hurry up and get right. Nah, my man OG down. You already know. It's all good. He getting nursed back to health. He getting nursed back to health. So no worries. Make sure you send your love, your energy to OG. He need it. He told us beforehand, hey, bro, I ain't the best when I'm sick. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to. Hey, bro, I understand, bro. Me either. Turned to a big baby. I can't front. I just don't want to be bothered. I want to curl up and just lay there, because it's not many times that the sickness get me to the point where I want to do that. Most times I'm fighting through it. Most times you don't even know what's going on with me. I'm just going and going. You may notice a little thing. I'm good. I'm straight, because I'm going to go. I'm going to grind. Grab you a blast. You need to do that. Grab a blast. Make sure you get you one. Anytime you need a little joke. Speaking of joke, I was asked the other day, my man Quell, shouts to the Quell call. My guy Quell was like, hey, man, how you been talking about Raleigh Day? You been mad, like militant? Like you been just, you know what I'm saying, like you good? And it's like, nah, bro, of course. For me, Raleigh Day, yes, grab your tickets. Rome Jeter presents 919 Day. For us, it's Raleigh Day because I'm from the Double R. But with that being said, it wasn't for me to really, I believe that Raleigh Day is the epitome of what my city is about. And if nothing else, I know Rome has done a great job of just really making sure that he's highlighting the specific people like to say local, but just artists, the artists from the area, the artists from around here, really giving them a show, providing a show where they can really perform and really have the resources to do whatever it is that they see the outside world do. Like our Raleigh Day is like in the BET Awards or just any big show that you think of. For me, that's what I think of for my city when it comes. So to be on stage and to be so much a part of it and to have my team really just embrace it, to have Tesh grace that stage and do her thing on Raleigh Day. You already know from the 9. She says she's from the 9 on the songs all the time, so I believe she should get a spot on that stage. You got a bunch of people who's going to be on that stage, don't never talk about the city. So we need some people talking about the city because that's why we're there. It's Raleigh Day. It's 919 Day. So Raleigh, Durham, all the 919 areas, make sure you bring yourself. I got tickets if you need them. Tap in and tune in with Lord Phly. Get your tickets now. Get your tickets. But Quell asked me, I'm like, yeah, man, you've been mad militant towards it. And I'm like, yeah, man, it's just because at this point, a lot of the stuff that I do, I go into free. Like, I'm going to be Lord Phly. I know what I'm going to do. So if it's time to talk, I know what I'm going to say. It comes out the air for me. But this is a time where it's still 2 weeks out, and it's as if I already know what I'm going to say. And no, I couldn't tell you what I'm going to say right now, but, like, in my mind, it's just a mode and energy. Like, y'all seen Hustle and Flow. He was like, man, I just got this mode, and it's just like this beat, and I just can't. It's like that, and it's just getting louder, and it's growing. And the energy of it is just fueling me to where I'm going to know exactly what to do, what to say. And no, I'm not there to speak about anybody. I'm not there to put anybody down. I'm not there to do anything but do what I always do, inspire and motivate. I'm there to uplift. It's just at times I have to be real direct with that inspiration. I have to be direct with that motivation and uplifting. Can't be all rainbows and sprinkles for people. We got to get to the nitty gritty. We got to tell people, hey, man, get your ass up, stop playing. Like, stop all that nonsense. Stop talking about people. Stop speaking around things. Stand in your truth, walk in your truth. Stand on your own too and deal with what you need to. Hold yourself accountable and responsible. If your man do something and you really support him, really push that man, but into the best situations. Not the best situations that benefit you, but the best situations, period, for him. Because if you really care about somebody and you really want to offer them resources, it can't be all about what you want to offer them and why you want to do it. It has to be specific to what it is that they're doing. So that means you have to sit and listen. You have to really understand who they are as a person and understand what resources they really need, but also what resources they can actually deal with, because everybody can't deal with everything. Everybody's not ready for everything. Everybody's within their own process, and we're not all within the same place. So with that, you have to, with anything, understand where you are within your process. That's important for me. This process is a long journey for me. No matter if I live for a short time or a long time, the journey going to be long because every day is 25/8. It's an impossible journey to inspire and motivate every day, to be the epitome of my message. But I am the impossible. I'm out. I'm here to make that happen. So with that being said, you got to get it done. You said what? Oh, well, I guess I can take a little break. Well, make sure you tap in, tune in with Lord Phly. It's Dope Souls every Wednesday and Friday, live at noon. I know I've been talking out of death. Hey, there's a lot to say today, but it was more so about me and what it is that I need to do and how it is that I need to push forward and how it is that me doing that will actually do the things that I set out to, inspire, motivate, really establish a foundation for those that are connected to me and those that really look to me to make things happen for them, with them, and around them. If anything, like, the epitome of me is to be my message and to offer resources to grind and push people forward. So self-sustainability and progression, that's what we're about. You already know. So tap in and tune in. It's Lord Phly. We'll come back in a second. Get your Raleigh Day tickets, y'all. Get your Raleigh Day tickets. Get your Raleigh Day tickets. Grab them, hit me up, DM, whatever we got to do. We'll tap in. We'll tune in. We'll get to you. No fear, no worry, no apologies about it. See you in a second.
Groove. You don't know Phly?
Yeah, I know that motherfucker, man. We went through L.A. from mud. Out the mud. Yeah.
Chef David. You don't know Phly?
Nah, I know Phly. I know Phly very well. We used to stay at my brother Sean's house. We lived in the same living room for months. And it felt like it was years, decades. I know him better than probably a lot of people think. It's my boy, it's my brother. We got big things coming. But yeah.
Mike Jordan. You don't know Phly?
Yeah, I do. First couple encounters with Phly was on the basketball court, hooping with bruh out there. I'm saying at the YMCA at Garner Road. Also, it was a trip we took to Lewisburg. Man, Mike broke my man Phly door off the hinges. It was quite comedy how Phly looked that day. He was very hot. So many stories, man. Damn. Be here for more than 30 minutes. I ain't even gonna keep going.
So BY, you don't know Phly?
Man, of course I know Phly. Pretty much, if you're from Raleigh, from the South Side, you know my man. Just involved in a lot of positive stuff. It's crazy because some of them things where when we've been a little bit older than some dudes around here, it's like you know cats and don't even know you know cats. So, man, pretty much I was working at a teen center for a while and got plugged in with him. Was like, yo, I've known this dude pretty much since he was, you know what I'm saying? Like since we all were younger, so it's just cool to see people mature, see people focus, see people get back to the community, make sure they're doing it the right way. So if you don't know Phly, you might want to change that. Good dude to have.
So Chris Jordan, you don't know Phly?
I definitely know Phly. What you mean? First time I met Phly was practicing to do backup for a friend of mine, and he just walked in their house being loud and I don't know what about fashion. But it made me want to work with him immediately, for real. I fucked with the energy instantly, for real, for real.
Hey, what's good, Arthur? How you doing?
Bro, I do remember that day too. I remember walking in. You don't know Phly?
Man, how I knew a Phly? I met him the first time. I actually saw him at the first time. Performance at Chigo. Shout out to Merge, by the way. And then from there, I heard of the name. Shout out to Mal Boogie. He's the one who kind of like put me on, to be honest. And then from there, like artist networking, meetup. Justice probably mentioned it before too. And then from there, it's just all she wrote. You know, networking, linking, talking about shows, music. This guy does everything, man. Like for real, it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. But that's really about it, man. Like, yeah.
So Queen J,
Yes.
you don't know Phly?
Well, I do. I actually met him at this party that it wasn't really a party. It was like a big meet and greet kind of thing. It was some weird kind of thing. But he ended up like asking me what I do, and I told him everything I did, and he was like, "Oh, okay, so you wear a lot of hats." And I was like, "Yeah." And yeah, that's how I met Phly.
You don't know Phly?
Of course I know Phly. So actually I met Phly when I was doing rehearsals for Chigo back in like November for his show at Emerge. And I actually knew of Phly like 2 years prior to that. So yeah, from there that's how I met him, from doing that show, and then he linked with us. He liked our sound, and yeah, I knew him ever since then.
People on Facebook what was going on during the break, because I was supposed to be quiet, but y'all probably heard me talking a little bit. So with that being said, I saw that Nani wrote a couple of things to talk about. I believe I kind of touched on the man in the mirror, speaking about myself a lot. I said it's time for me to really take a step back and really ask myself those who, what, when, where, why, and hows. And, I already had the answers, but I need to really stick to those answers and move forward with that information. Not that I haven't been, but I believe, like I said, I've been a little overextended in doing that. So, of course, it will become distorted if it's mixing and doing with a little too much. You got to really keep it solid and make sure you stick to your core. So it's just that. Just understanding I'm sticking to my core, making sure that I'm pushing forward in the right ways, pushing forward with the purpose that it is that I set forth to. So being Lord Phly, spreading the message of never fear, never worry, never apologize. So along with that, I saw Shady Business. So for me, and seeing it, of course, earlier when I read it, it was like, yeah, I could get into this. It's like, really, there's no need. There's no need. Why speak on something that you know you don't need around you, that you know you don't tolerate and you know you're not with? Of course, there's no way to automatically avoid things. You can't just get rid of things or not be around things, especially when you are offering yourself to the world. When you're offering yourself, your people, at times your home, the spaces that you connect to, like you're going to run into some stuff, and it's okay. It's just knowing yourself enough to know what to do and how to deal with it. It's no fear, no worry, no apologies about it. It's simply standing on your own too and making happen what you need to make happen from those situations. And it never has to be negative. It's just simply pushing forward. Like I said, push forward, push past, push around, whatever has to happen, but you make it happen. You get it done. You don't worry about any of the other things, especially when that becomes a thing that's apparent. You just get it done. There's no need to speak on that stuff. There's no need to go in depth and all that. Like, you probably can read about Shady Business somewhere. That's not for me to tell you. It's for me to continue to stick to what it is that I do. Inspire and motivate you. So I inspire and motivate you past that. for you not to even want or allow that energy around you, for you to not even tolerate that type of thing being done. And with that being said, you won't. You will simply eliminate it from your life. Now, will it come in contact with you at times? Yes. But you're not going to be worried about it because you're going to know what to do. You're going to make it happen, and then it's going to be out of there. No worries about it. And that's what we're about. That's who we are. That's what we do. So no worries about it. You just continue to push forward. That's what I do. Continue to inspire, continue to motivate, continue to be Lord Phly. That's all I can do. That's what I came here to do. Simply at this point, Lord Phly has become a business. It's Lord Phly Incorporated, and you have Lord Phly Good Company. It's a lot of things Lord Phly, a lot of things Lord Phly is connected to. But when you know Lord Phly, the person, because that's who I am, you know it's all about that message. So anything connected to me needs to be about that, and if it's not, it's no reason to believe it. There's no reason to be in tune with it. There's no reason to tap in with that if it doesn't even look, smell, feel. It won't walk like a duck or talk like a duck if it ain't or doesn't have any of that Lord Phly energy on it. So there's no need to worry about that either. You will know because you know me. Tap in or tune in the right ways. Tap into this show, Dope Souls, every Wednesday and Friday, live at noon. It's probably 100 episodes, and they everywhere now. It's on YouTube. It's on streaming platforms. It's wherever you want to find it when you really tap in and tune in, when you really search Lord Phly. But is that what you're doing, or are you catching on to something that you may have seen? Or talking to somebody that you are believing in, so they mention me, so now it's like, oh, I got to see who this is. No, don't worry about all that. You know who I am. All you got to do is read about me, see about me. People should really be saying the same thing. Hey, man, that dude is a machine, and all he really cares about is pushing people forward. All he cares about is spreading his message. Like, that's all he say. Like, I see him do a lot of stuff, and then people will try to call him, man. He be like, man, I ain't that, because I spread a message. Like, I hear him say that endlessly, because that's what I do. Like, all the things that I'm able to do, those are tools, ways to get people to embrace the fact that I spread a message. Everybody won't readily understand that I'm a person that talks really for a living, that people simply tune in or tap in with me to have conversations, to really inspire and motivate them forward. That's not going to be readily understood by any and everyone. So with that, I have a lot of other tools, a lot of other resources that come along with me just to offer a little bit more understanding to it. Simply that. But I don't do any of those things. I do Lord Phly, and Lord Phly spreads a message. nAFbDOPE is that message. Never apologize for being dope. Dope being self, self being you. So there's no worries about that. That's just simply what it is. What was the last one, Nani? Oh, accountability and reliability. So those things should go hand in hand. But you have to first. Let me get me some water because I'm probably thirsty. Water with your thirst there. You have to first learn to hold yourself accountable and know that it's not an easy task. Like, it's not readily easy to pinpoint all of your movements or everything that you may have said or done in a moment, because at times people's emotions do take over. At times you are influenced by people or things or surroundings to where you're not even all the way observant of the surroundings or even yourself at times. And it's okay. It's just time to take a step back and embrace that. You have to really know that, man, I do allow my emotions to take over sometimes. Man, I do, get in my bag sometimes and I don't be trying to hear nothing. Trust me, I do that. For me, it's not an emotional ploy. It's just I simply understand moments where I need to be firm in my standard. Like, this is what it is, because if nothing else, I'm looking for all the moments that will happen after. And if I allow this moment to pass, then that will dictate and influence every other moment. And that's something I am not going to tolerate. That's something I'm not going to be with. So with that, that's why I do it. But a lot of times, a lot of people are influenced by their emotions. And like I said, it's okay. But you have to actually embrace the fact that it happens so you can do something with it. You have to embrace the fact that you do it and actually take accountability. So it's taking a step back, asking yourself those questions, even if you have to do it in a moment. I don't care if you have to do it out loud. If you have to take a step back and be like, look, who, what, when, where, why, how, why? Who, what, when, where, why, how, why? Who, what, when, where? Okay, I'm good. I get it. I understand. I know what's going on. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to make happen. I know what's going on and who did what and whatever the case may be. So in those moments, you're not looking for fault, whose fault it was. You understand every part that's played, and you're simply looking for what needs to happen to push the moment forward, because the nonsense doesn't need to be there. The BS has been washed away. We just had Hurricane Dorian all around and washing stuff away. I mean, the BS is gone. The bullshit is gone. We done with it. The wind blew it away, the water washed it away, and then the sun dried it all up. So now, get rid of the bullshit in your life, people. Shut it off. Go get in the shower, wash it all off. And I mean, take a good shower. Put your face on, you know, just all of that. Put your head down, spin around, and get all of that off your shoulders because it's simply energy. It's simply energy, and it's time to push forward. It's time to get up, get at it, get to it. Whether you get up, get at it, get to it with no fear, no worries, no apologies yet, it's simply up to you. But you do need to get up, get at it, get to it, and take some action. Take accountability and responsibility for who you are and what it is that you want to make happen because it's your life. It's your life. As much as people will come in tune, come in contact, come to influence you, it's simply your life. And as my man Slim Hardaway told me yesterday, hey, we all above 18, so if the judge come to holler at you, they ain't really trying to hear from nobody else. They want to know what you have to say. And that's a fact. So if anything, holding yourself that accountable, especially knowing that situations or things can put you in a place where somebody else will be holding you accountable, and if you're not willing to speak up, then you are not going to be with the consequences that come along with it. So you better be ready to speak up in all situations. You better be ready to speak up for yourself first. Know what it is that you need to do. Know what it is that you need to make happen. So take accountability first. So for all those that I need to take accountability for, it's on me. I'm doing it. I'm being Lord Phly. I'm spreading this message of no fear, no worry, no apologies. And no matter what it is that's going on, that's who it is that I will be. And that's what it is. That's my purpose. That's what will be standard. My morals and standards. All you got to do is look up what the morals and standards of nAFbDOPE are. Time is your luxury. Understanding perception. Knowing life is not easy, so you need to stop complaining. You need to get up and do something about it. Accountability and responsibility. Ensure substance and reasoning with everything that you do and say. Substance and reasoning. No just doing stuff. No I don't knows. If I don't know is your answer to everything, you better start to know something, especially about you, because people are not trying to hear that. You within your own mind don't want to hear that. It's just simple and easy to say. But you don't want to hear I don't know from yourself all the time. You want to know something because in moments where you need to know, I guarantee you figure it out. And you do whatever it is you have to push forward, to progress forward, to get out of the moment. So if that's the case, do that all the time. Apply the same standard to your life all the time. You won't have any worries. No fear, no worries, no apologies about it. And that's just simply put. So with that being said, reliability, to be reliable. To be reliable is a task. To be reliable is a duty. Like you really have to sign up to be reliable. For one, you want to first be reliable for yourself. Like, do you show up for you? You can't even say you show up for other people when you don't show up for yourself. I know I had a tough time with that early on in life. Like, I wanted to do any and everything for everybody. Like, that was just me. I don't know why. I found joy in doing that, just being able to help or provide somebody with something. But I didn't know nothing about what was going on with me. I didn't really know. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, where things were going. It's just I knew I always was putting myself in situations that were to the outside world like, oh man, how did you do that? To the inside, it's like, yo, you be dealing with some. And it's like, for that, it's like, man, why am I here? It's like, man, because you don't even know what you want to do. You don't know why you're doing it. You have no sense of purpose to any of the things you're doing besides knowing that you are making these things happen. But why are you making them happen? To what purpose? To what? And anybody that really has had a conversation with me knows that my whole life I was searching for purpose. Like, my entire life. Like, I remember being 12 years old, just wanting to do something, but not wanting to do anything extra. Like, no, what am I supposed to do in life so I can get to that? Because I don't want to waste no time. Like, I remember that at 12. And then remember getting to a point where I was heavily focused towards certain things I wanted to do, but the people around me didn't understand. My parents, I guess friends at the time, whatever the case may be. I'm an abstract guy, like, you know, especially when you're young. So you have no context and no understanding to why you're doing what you're doing. You just enjoy it. And I've said that all the time. Like, the things that you get lost in, you don't care how much time is going by, who's around, who's watching, because you're so focused, so engulfed in it. That's probably where it is that your greatness lies, because that's all it is on the next level. If you can apply that same level of focus to the things that you want to achieve, oh, it's nothing that can stop you. It's undeniable. So for me, early on, it was really searching for that, not understanding that I was already doing it. I was living it every day because I was already working and trying to help people. But first, I had to understand that I had to help myself. Help myself was really embrace all that came with it. And one thing that I did shy away from was the responsibility of certain things because I knew what came with it. And it's like, man, I don't feel like dealing with that. But it's not about how you feel. Who cares how you feel? Like, if it's something to deal with and you want the things that come along with it, or you care about the people involved, you take it on. It's not about want. It's not about any of that. It's about responsibility. And what are you going to do to ensure that things push forward? That's being reliable. Knowing and taking on that responsibility wholeheartedly, not feelings about it, not, oh, I didn't want to do this or any of that. I can tell you, my man OG, it's no secret. He's in a wheelchair. With that, it's no, do I want to do whatever it is that comes with it? That's my guy. That's my man. And I'm going to show up for him 20 out of 10 times. That's being reliable, no matter what he needs. Like, yeah, we have an understanding and respect for each other. He's not going to ask me for nothing out of my moral character or my standard. And yeah, he going to troll me sometimes and see if he could get one off on me. But we going to do that to each other. If you see how we talk to each other, you would swear we wouldn't like each other. But that's just how we rock. That's how we give it up. But we know for that we're reliable. Nobody outside can say anything to one of us and shake us, because we say the worst things to each other. I was about to get it off, but I don't want to get a camera that. So with that being said, to be reliable is to really take on that responsibility, to take on that accountability. And I'm being told to wrap it up, so I need to be reliable to my team. Of course, Miss 909090, who has put this dope-ass show together for me. Dope Souls with Lord Phly has turned into something that I know will be no worries about it. Just know. We really creating and carving out our own lane for things, so you don't have to worry about that. So let me get to a couple announcements before I get up out of it. Let me take me a sip. So, coming up, you already know, September 15th, it's alive. Be out there with 3 a.m. at the Pen Hook, hosting that thing. You know I be on that stage, but I told you, Lord Phly there to do what Lord Phly do. And they know Lord Phly going to inspire you, going to motivate. So that come with some energy. That come with a little entertainment. You know I'm going to jazz it and sauce it up. You know I'm going to have a couple of the team members in there. We're going to vibe. We're going to create a movie for y'all. But to be in the movie, you better tap in and tune in. No games about it. Hard to be in the movie when you're in the back. You're just going to be an extra. They're going to swing that camera right on by you. They ain't going to get no credit. Your name don't even need to be in it. Let's be better than that. Let's really make yourself known. Let's make your presence felt. Let's make your energy really infectious in the building. So, September 15th, make sure you pull up to the Pen Hook. 3 a.m., we're going to get it rocking. We're going to get it rocking. And then the 17th, I believe we're planning Lord Phly Good Company vibes again at Cutting Edge Studio. So, stay tuned for that. We're still piecing and putting that together. That's like one of the projects that we are fine-tuning. Of course, if you've been to one, if you've been to a couple, you've seen that although the same energy, same vibe, things were different. And that's because we're working to understand how to really package it together and take it on the road and take it outward. Like, it doesn't have to just be a city thing, a local thing, or just going to the surrounding cities. No, we can take this thing out of state. People will get us to come bring Lord Phly Good Company vibes to L.A. or New York or Miami or wherever, or Idaho, I don't know, because they know we're about productivity, we're about getting up, getting at it, getting to it, and we're about really making things flow and move forward. So with that, whoever needs that vibe, tap in and tune in with us, and you can definitely come get it. No worries about it. September 19th, you knew, rally day. It's going to be a dope one. Like I said, get your tickets. It's rally day. We showing up, we showing out. It's going to be at Lincoln Theater. Rome Jeter presents. He's saying it's 919 day because it's, more global. We're going for global for things. So let me respect it right. 919 day. 919 day. Let me get that right. All right, Tesh. Love. With that being said, September 20th, Big C's going to be at Raleigh Day. Big C's going to be at Raleigh Day. But also, you got September 20th, Big C's will be at Central. Yes, North Carolina Central. He will be at Central. And he said, Lord Phly, come bring, just the vibes. Come bring the vibes with me. Turn it up a little bit for me. So, September 20th, we're going to be with Big C's over at North Carolina Central. Check the times, tap in, tune in. We're going to get you all the details of that. But just know, we got some big stuff coming. But we're also really focusing, really fine-tuning to make sure things are right, real right. Got double R on my hand. Real right, Rough Raleigh, rerun, because we've seen it all before. Let's continue to treat it like we've seen it all before so we can do right things to push forward with it. With that being said, it's Lord Phly, international man of mystery, always somewhere doing something, most of all spreading this message. I want to appreciate everybody that truly is behind me and truly pushes me forward. Nani by the studios, you already know how that goes. You got Zensei, my man Zensei. Stay tuned for that, man. My man is we're not gonna call him nothing. He just Black Zensei. Just tap in and tune in with him. He is definitely a photography rock star, part of Bada Studios, but he wears a many a hat. So if you ever with the good company or you ever around anywhere where we doing some stuff, you definitely come in tune with Zensei, and he probably done showed you 10 to 12 things that he do, and that's just that day. He got 10 to 12 more the next day. That's just my man. He always with me. Shouts to the OG. You already know. I told you. Send your energy to him. Send your love to him, because my man been feeling under the weather. But I told you. Hurricane Dorian came to wash all the BS away, so it'll be gone. We ain't got to worry about it. Groove. I was just about to shout you out, baby. Groovy. Shouts to my man Groove, Jump Off Studios. I told you, we shooting in a new place, but that's just to leave Jump Off for the growth and to make sure he continue to make it happen. You know, we doing some dope stuff over there. And then he gave me some records to put on the wall, so it still feel real Jump Off in here. You know, it's just Phly's corner. I got to take a little piece of everywhere I've been, everywhere I really feel like it's home with me. This mic, Jump Off. So shouts to Groove, shouts to everything we've been getting done. Shouts to those that are truly pushing me forward. Shouts to LD, shouts to nAFbDOPE. Shouts to any and everybody that's truly with Lord Phly and really embraces the message of never apologize for being dope, dope being self. Huh? Hey, we're going to have a new director soon. Hi. Hey, hi. What up, girl? What up, girl? Hey, Groove said, you're. What up, you're? You already know, bro. You my guy. So with that being said, love, blessings, no fear, no worries, no apologies to all those that are dope souls, all those living that unapologetically dope lifestyle. For one, make sure you learn yourself to know yourself so you can be yourself with no fear, no worries, no apologies by any means necessary. Understand that time is your luxury. You own it. You don't waste it. Understand perception. Know that you're in control of it, not controlled by it. And no, life's not easy, so stop complaining. Get your ass up. Get up, get at it, get to it. Make something happen for you so you can continue to make it happen for those around you. It's Lord Phly. It's nAFbDOPE. Dope Souls with Lord Phly. Catch y'all next week. Every Wednesday and Friday, live at noon on YouTube. Spell it right so you don't get it wrong. See y'all later. Yes, Dope Soul. Today we're making it happen. Today we're going to be productive for self. Don't be something, be someone. Don't be an object, be a person. Know that you are more than anything that you can be called. Know that you are more than any title that can be placed on you. You're not defined by any of them. You're a dope soul. You're extraordinary. Be that. Be you. Never fear, never worry, never apologize. nAFbDOPE.